Hello, everybody, and welcome. This is Shieldmaiden DK, and today we're taking a look at Supermarket Simulator and continue our adventure in there. So let's head in. I hope the sound is good and everything. I had a brand new setup with new headset and all. The husband has been pampering me a little. So let's see what we're going to deal with today. We have the cashier from last time. We should be able to get that one to get working. Since it's on a brand new computer, it will take a little time on loading in, but that should be all fine. Getting into the old game from the other computer. There we go. Valhalla Goods. There we go. And our cashier is ready for the day. Looks like we have a few items we're gonna need to buy. We need some water. And we're gonna need some cheese, some sugar, some pasta, and coffee, and oil. So let's head to the computer. Market. It was oil, pasta, sugar, cheese, water, coffee. And I think that was it, wasn't it? Let's take an extra coffee just to be good. There we go. And let's head into it. Restocking. Let me know if you want more sound on or anything. I think we can do with a little more sound. It's always funny when setting up on a new one. There we go. Save that. Let's see. Hopefully that wasn't too much sound. Run in here. Hopefully later on we will get a cashier for the day. Not the cashier, sorry. A restocker. I would really like a restocker. I hate restocking. For now this will do. What is that? We miss flour. Flour. 2 package of that. There we go. In we go. Always missing something. Well, we have a little left there. We can always use some more, I guess. The cheese. Cheese me up, buttercup. And I know this is horrible with everything on the floor, but it will eventually be better. I know that for sure. For now we will just do with the random mumble jumble on the floor. Yeah, so it's just inevitable to have it everywhere when you don't have a storage area yet. So there we go. Let's get into it, and then we can start the day, and we can restock whatever we need throughout the day as well. Let's open up. We need another oil, and we could do with a bread as well. It seems like the prices has gone up. Let's see what this is. All good, all good, all good. Let's see. Seems like we are all good on the pricing, so that's nice. So let's head in. There we go. And he's just going to do him behind the counter. Sorry for the snorting and the hawking sounds. Still have a little troubles with the breathing. Okay. He's doing him. We're doing ours. Everything's good. Everything's nice. Let's take a look. What do we want? I would like another shelf in the first place. Let's take one off. I like the corner shelves. I don't think I have space for that yet. Let's take another shelving so we can put that into account, and then we can see in the management if we have enough for a new license. We should have enough peanut butter, more flour, olive oil, spaghetti, rice and salt. Well, let's buy it. And then we can always buy the items. I know we will get slandered for not having every item. But that's just how it is. They have to live with what we got for now. Mop. No, wrong one. There we go. And then we can slowly progress with buying the new items, the new products. Let's see, the new products. We have peanut butter. There we go. And we have some new salt and some new flour. We can go with those for the start of it. Then we can go with olive oil, rice and pasta afterwards. Let's start with this. Let's see, flour. Then we will put that up here. I would like to move the other one so they are at least the same place. There we go. I don't like not having it organized. There we go. Salt and sugar could be together, but I would really like to have the pasta together with each other and the rice, but we will manage. We will figure it out for now. I know I need to set the new prices on the new products, but yeah. Okay, let's say 7 for this one. There we go. Good. Then we have peanut butter. Let's put that here with the bread for now. Then set the price for the peanut butter. 5.5. There we go. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Ew, ew. There we go. Peanut butter up. Butter me up. Butter me butt and call me a biscuit. Let's see, we have the mop here. Let's go. I like when this one's getting unlocked. Okay, let's see, we can move the pasta over here. That way we will have at least some of the ingredients or some of the goods the same place. There we go. I know we don't have that much space yet. Then we can put the salt up here. There we go. That one is going to be 2.25. Good. Another salt is going up here. There we go. And then we have pasta over here. We need more pasta. Let's see. We need the new pasta. And we're gonna need more of this one as well. And we're gonna need more flour of the blue one. And we're gonna need more tea. And they're complaining about olive oil. And we're gonna need the rice as well. And I guess for the love of me, we're gonna need a new one more shelf too. But for now, we will try to manage with what we got, and then we can always put up more. Oops, let's turn on the light. Can we do that with the box now? Let's run in with lights. There we go. Lights up. Well, let's head in here, plug in some more flour. Is it flour or is it flour? I always get confused with those, and I know I've talked about it before. But yeah, it's just... In Danish, flour is meal. So it's so far away from the English with what it's called. There we go. Pasta spaghetti. And then we're gonna need another shelf. So let's see, we have enough here for now. Shelf, we're gonna need another one, yes. What did we have out here? We had some tea. Tea time, everyone. There we go. And we have oil and rice. So let's see. I think I'm going to move the shuki pick, which still, as I said last time, is a little funny for me because pick in Danish is actually penis. Yeah. So shuki pick would be chocolate dick in Danish. Yeah. So I'm not sure if anyone want that for as a cereal, chocolate dick. Might be a funny gimmick for Polterabend. Starting the day with that. Let's head in all the other oil. We're good on that one. We have some items out here. We don't have shelf space for that. I know you can't find everything. My bad. And we're gonna need another checkout too, it seems like. At some point at least. But we cannot really start the next day before we're finished with the line up here. Now we're gonna start up with buying more of what we need for the shelves, because it's not really nice to start up with a half empty store. We're gonna need milk, egg, cheese, flour, pasta, choco pick, coffee, tea, everything, yeah. Everything with a hint of salt we're gonna need. And I know I haven't painted all the walls yet, but I have an idea that when we paint the next walls, we're gonna have thieves afterward, and I don't really think we are qualified to take in thieves yet. So let's take on the next day. Elo's pasta spaghetti has gone down. 5.75 then. Good. Let's start up with putting on lights. Okay. Take this one off, hence we're gonna need the products first. We needed some choco pick. Some of this, some pasta, some cheese, some coffee, some eggs, some milk. Some of this, I guess. Let's see. There we go. Start out with all of that. And run in here. Getting everything set up and ready for the next day. I know we are not that far in and the game has been out for some time, but hey, better late than never. You know, there's always these guests that comes a little late to the party, and I'm one of them in this case, but I like the game. And I like the new additions they are going with the game all the time. It's like there's always coming more to the game. And they're looking for what to do with the next update all the time, so I like that. So let's head in and out for a bit. Stocking up. There we go. More flour. Always need more flour. Always need flour. There we go. Out with this one we go. And this one going there. And let's see, head in here, that's the milk. No, 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 no. Wrong shelf, please. Take the label off down here. We don't want milk down there. And some bread. And I'm sorry for the cats. They always, apparently, when they hear me speak English, they think, okay, mom is doing something different. We're gonna fight now. I am not sure why. But it's almost the same every darn time. It's like, oh, she's speaking a foreign language. Now we have to act up. Just like kids, you know. You have to be good little kids right now, or else, and then they go like, okay, we have to be bad. Let's clean up the windows. There we go. Hopefully we will earn some money today, so we can get up the next counter, the next shelf space. I know we could take a small loan, but I'm not really much into taking the loans, because we have to pay them back as well, and I'm not really wanting that. We could of course do it, but nah. Let the game go its gameplay, and we will manage to get it slowly, nice. We are not a huge mart yet, but we will get there. We will at some point have everything and a little more. So let just the game go as the game wants to go. We will just do some restocky, and hopefully we will get the money for the extra shelf before the day ends. We need 200 for that one. For now we could do with a bottle of peanut butter. No, one. Okay. 1 jar of peanut butter, please. Or 1 package of peanut butter. And we are soon at the 200. Then you can get your olive oil. We will move the olive oil over to here then, I guess. And have olive oil and rice at the same space. Who on earth eats a package of spaghetti in the store? I wonder, is it you? It's nasty, sir. Okay, now we should be able to get the new shelf so we can put up the last items we need. Good. Let's head out here, take this one in. And then we should be able to put up the olive oil and the rice. Nice and nice, we now have rice. There we go. Put the rice down here, set the price, 7 pups. Always something to do. Olive oil. Let's put that up here. There we go. Set the price. That would be 6.75. No, 5.75. 5.75. There we go. Then we can move the other oil over there. But firstly, let's just fill up with the new items. There we go. Out in the bin with that one. Head in here. And out with that one. Then we can take this crate. I like this crate. I like the idea of being able to move stuff around. So let's do that. Move it over here. So we now have the shiny oil all together. Take off these. Then we're gonna look at what we need next. Hammy! Sorry, the dog was barking at the cat. Good. What do we need? We could do with a sugar, I guess, and some spaghetti. Sugar, spaghetti, coffee, and tea. Sugar, spaghetti, coffee, and tea. So, sugar, spaghetti, coffee, and tea. There we go. Let's head out, put that inside. Looking forward to be able to have the restocker, but for now we just try to earn enough money to survive the day. And it's not something new. It's always like that in simulation games, I think. At least it is when I am playing. I'm so bad at keeping money in the shop. because you got to use money to earn money, yeah, but yeah, it's the inevitable trouble with me. I never have enough. I guess that would be the same trouble in real life if I had a store. I actually one time had an online store, but it wasn't with groceries and such. Had an online shop with adult toys. Also made, show offs with it, not on own body, but at parties and such, out promoting my little business, one man business, or one woman. It was a fun time. So I have had my own little web shop at a time. Had to stop it because I didn't have the support I needed and help from my ex-husband. And with at that time I was heavily pregnant with number 2 out of my 4 kids. So had to stop it because it was too much to both do the finances, ship offs, promotion and everything. It just was too much to handle one person. But at some point I would like to have, like, again, the possibility to make one. And I know my husband would support me if I did. But, well, for now, everything's good as it is. For now, we will just keep our online shops instead. Our little markets here in the simulation games. That's also much easier. Not the same hard labor. Seems like we're pretty good on items today. Looks like we're going to make it without missing anything on the shelvings right now, at least. So let's see, what could we do with? We could do with some more sunflower oil, rice maybe, pasta. And some sugar, some salt, some bread, some cheese. Yeah, a little of everything with a pinch of salt. Nothing unusual there. But we will get to it, we will get it eventually. Now we can't shop because it's too late anyway. But it's always good to check up on what we could need the next day. And then we can just open up the shop and restock because we still have some of each goods in store. While they're doing the last minute shopping, we could go in here, add an egg, add a cheese, add one of these, add one of these, add one of these. What else do we need? We need some spaghetti, some rice, some olive oil, a peanut butter, a bread, salt, milk. Let's see, a peanut butter, a salt, rice, spaghetti. Did we add one of these? We can always take it off again. I think we got everything here. Yeah, that's ready for the next day. Then we can just open up the shop while I restock when he's out. Who on earth drink a bottle of sunflower oil in the shop? It's not good for. I know it might be making it some slippery slope for the pooping the next day, but I doubt it's good for your indigestion. There we go. Good. We have some ops flour, olive oil, and basmati rice. So rice, nice and nice. We are going to up the rice. This one is not the right price. $3.75. There we go. And this one, the olive oil, is now 7. That's an upper. And then it was flour. I guess that's this one. No, that's not. About this one? No. Didn't it say one more? What did I forget? I am an idiot to remember sometimes. Okay, let's head out here. Purchase this. Then we can head in here. Look at what else. This one is fine. What else? Today. Today. Okay, all good. Management, bills. Pay those fuckers. And open up the shop while we restock. Okay, Susu Sugar. Shucky pick and Susu Sugar. There we go. Some oil. Gonna oil it up in here. Always good to get greasy. Some pasta, fantastic. There we go. And this one. Some salt. I like that there's so many items on the shelf when it comes to the salt. It would be a bummer to restock all the time. I do know that we're gonna get some items at some point where there's not that many on each shelf, and that we're gonna restock those all the time. But we will deal with that when it comes to that. Let's see, that was the cheese. It's getting cheesy. Old jokes always hits. Dad jokes, I guess my kids would call it. They always hate it when I do dad jokes. It's like, Mom, you're not supposed to do dad jokes. You're not a dad. I guess they're kinda right. But I reserve my possibilities to be annoying as a mom. That is the mom's job, to be annoying. That's more likely that they have been drinking a milk in the store. I still don't understand some of the items they sometimes spill on the store floor. Like that liter of oil, or sometimes a whole package of eggs laying. Like, who on earth eat a whole package of eggs right out of the package? That's kinda disgusting, isn't it? Well, I'm not the one to question. Oh well, I do, I know. I shouldn't. It's a game. Everything is possible in a game. That much I do know. Let's just take a look around here. Everything's good. We could do with the growth, the upgrade of the store at some point, 750, or the storage, but that's locked yet. I'm not sure when that one locks up, but we could do with this one. So we might, yeah, we might save some money now for upgrading the store, because it's getting a little cramped in here. I know we have more space to do with. Also curious, what is the next license gonna get us? I know we are far behind on license already. Orange juice, soda, apple juice, milk, soda. And this one is going to give us cake, candy, cereal, chocolate bars, and yogurt. Okay. I'm not gonna rush it. We have the store name already. This one I don't think I will change. I already run into the door all too much. And this one we're gonna get the restocker. We're gonna get that one when we have our storage. But we're gonna need to be level 15 first of all, for that even to be a possibility. So let's just play the game, move along, have fun. See what there might happen. I'm not rushing anything. I don't like to rush things, to be honest. Also, one of the reasons I like simulation games, you can take it in totally your own pace. Of course, if it was a brand new game, I might rush it a little to showcase more of the items in the game. But since it's not a brand new game, I don't see the idea of rushing anything. Just taking the fun out of it, and I like chilling with people, just having fun. Let's get this one out of the way. There we go. We are earning some money today, that's nice. I like that. So far everything seems good for the day. We got some items everywhere still. Not that bad, it could be worse. I'm trying to keep it down a little bit. We're gonna need some pasta, and we're gonna need some flour, and some coffee, and some sugar pick. Sugar pick, pasta, flour, and was it coffee? I think the last one was coffee. Or else we're gonna use it anyway at some point if we don't get it all set up right now. Tea, we could have done with the tea as well. And maybe a bread, but that's okay. We're doing okay. We are going for it. And we earn some money. That's the best. Shucky pick for everyone. We have one leftover pick in the box. Good call to buy the pasta, it seems. Okay, bread, cheese, and flour and pasta, and tea. Bread, cheese, flour, pasta, tea. Okay. Tea, cheese, flour, pasta, bread. Purchase. There we go. Just before closing hours. That's a nice win. Good. And I remembered the cheese. Who cut the cheese? Let's see, some tea for everyone here. There we go. Some pasta. The shelf is empty now, so that was a good call as well. Good. We do have a little left over on some of the shelves, even we restocked the other, and I like that. I like that we actually have more than we need all the time, so we don't run out. It's so annoying when you actually have the item and then you run out of it. That's also why I do the double shelving. Okay, we're good on coffee. Milk. Ah, I hate when I do that. Okay. Back to what that joke, you know, or limerick. Silk, silk, silk. What does the cow drink? In Danish it is kælk, kælk, kælk. Hvad drikker koen? Because milk is milk in Danish. Yeah. Yeah. Seems good. He's done. We need olive oil, rice, red flour, and bread, peanut butter, salt, and we could do with another cheese. So let's head in here. Bread. How did the sugar look? That sugar was fine. Cheese, peanut butter, red flour, olive oil, salt, and basmati rice, and we cannot buy it before we do that. So there we go, next day. Good. Pasta spaghetti up. Okay. So that's 650 now. There we go. Okay. Let's see, we're good on everything else it seems. There we go. Head to the computer. Buy all of this. And we're in good amount of plus today, so that's nice as well. Up for grabs. Coming in, buy everything. All the shit you could dream of. Valhalla Goods is open for another day. Some olive oil. Good for cooking, good for something else. And get your mind out of the gutter. I was thinking that it was good for hair. Okay. Red flour. Is it flour? Well, I will keep debating that with myself every time, I guess. The red package with the white substance for baking. Because that will be inevitable, always a thing I will think about what it is. Good, we have some extra flour, we like that. We have the extra salt. There we go. Always good to have a little extra. We can get rid of the coffee now. There we go. Let's head into the computer and pay off the bills for today. Pay off, pay off. There we go. And let's see. Let's just head in, take the milk. There we go. And head back inside. We have 400 left. That's fine. That's good. We cannot complain about leftover money too. And we have a spot here. Clean that. Oh, what's happening? There we go. A little lack on the game. That's fine, that's okay. We have some flour needing to go up there. Let's head back inside the water. There we go, water me up. One water left in the box. Do we have anyone taking some bread? That's good. What else do we need? We are doing okay. It seems. We could do with a package of sugar. A package of sugar, please. There we go. We're gonna clean the windows again, it seems, as well. There we go. Wonder what it will cost us to buy one to do the cleaning, but it's not like we have massive cleaning problems at the moment. So I also almost feel like it would be a waste to buy someone running around cleaning up when it's not more than we already have. But then again, it's more load off my back. But I would like to save up for the expansion. We are almost there. And then we're gonna need another cashier at some point. When can we get the next cashier? Let's go in. Management, hiring. Cashier 1, the next one is at 20, so 8 more levels before we get the next cashier. That's fine, that's okay. We could, of course, always jump into the next cashier, cash register and help out, but yeah, I don't like that. He's doing fine. For now, at least. For now, he's doing fine. We need some oil. And some flour in blue. Some pasta. And that should be good. Blue flour. pasta and this oil. Not much. There we go. Good. Get this one out here. The pasta. Putting this up. And then we have the oil. One leftover oil in the box. Out of the window with the box for the cheese. We have some salt here. Cheese is quite too expensive. Let's take a look at the cheese price. It shouldn't be too expensive, no. Well, if you don't want to pay the price for the cheese, then you're going to get cheese, my friend. There you go. Then you must make your dinner without cheese or find another store to buy your cheese at. There we go. We're gonna need some milk. And we're gonna need egg and spaghetti. So, milk, egg, pasta spaghetti. I think that was it for now. Let's take an extra blue flower. I think that was all. Good. We can actually see what we got left, so that's nice. I think we're good. Let's head out here. There we go. Little extra Bio-X. And milk. I like that they made it so you can see what you got left and what you need to buy more of, like that. There we go. And now we can buy the expansion, so that's nice. Let's do that. Management, growth, purchase section. This one, I'm not sure when. I guess we just need to opt for. Okay, we're gonna need a light. Market furnitures. Let's look down here. Spotlight. There we go. And I would like a self-checkout at some point as well, but those are so expensive. So let's see. Carry this one down here. Alongside with this one. There we go. Looking good. For now it looks okay. Of course, always more we could do. We're gonna need another light, of course. So let's look at what we might need else tomorrow. Light, peanut butter bread, olive oil, pasta, coffee, a light. We're gonna need bread, peanut butter, olive oil. What more? Pasta, rice, and coffee. Pasta, rice, and coffee. Pasta, rice, and coffee. Pasta, rice, and coffee. Good. We should have enough for that for tomorrow morning. We have a little leftovers here and there still. Let's walk in here. We're going to buy a new crate of peanut butter. I know we don't really need to right now, but it's always good to have an extra. Let's see, that's the milk. And we have singular water left. We're gonna need another water at some point. And then we're gonna, I guess we're gonna save 800 so we can actually buy a storage unit. So we can unlock restockers. Let's go into the next day. There we go. start today. Peanut butter's up, cereal up, and rice down. So cereal up 8, rice down 650, and peanut butter up 650. There you go. Good. We needed more water as well. Olive oil, red flour we have. There we go. Pasta we have put on. Good. Nice and nice. Let's open up, turn on the light, buy every shit here. And then we slowly are going to progress towards getting our what is it called next? Our storage unit. There we go. Yeah, that will do for now. That's the rice. Because that will be the next smart move, I think. So get the storage unit. So we don't need to use the floor in here for everything. Good. Let's just see. We have a wholesale. Okay. We buy. We can't do that. We don't have enough water, sorry. Maybe another time. Come again. I forgot to buy the water. Thanks for reminding me of that. There we go. Just some restocky. Olive oil. There we go. Good. We're gonna need more water at some point at least. For now we look good. We're gonna need another water for sure. But for now we're all good. Now we have one who have been drinking milk in the store again. Get spongy. Let's wash it up. And this one. I guess we're all good now. Goody. Sugar and water. Water and sugar. There we go. Purchase. That's the water. We could of course set the boxes we need down here when we have those, because then we don't need to run back and forth throughout the whole shop with every item. Just making a little more organized. I know I'm not too good at organization, also because we don't have the damn storage yet. But we will get there. I promise. At some point we will get there. For now, we just manage with what we have. Well, let's see. It's looking okay. We're doing okay. There we go. We would like some tea. Gonna need that, and we're gonna need more oil of both. More spaghetti, more pasta, more blue, more red. Gonna need a little bit of pinch of salt. That's fine. That's nice. Let's head to the computer. I said we needed spaghetti, we needed oil, we needed tea, we needed then this one, and this one, and this one, and we needed the blue flare as well. Yes, I took 2 of this one. Okay, good. Should be fine, should be good. We are set. There we go, the tea. There we go. Now mop the floor a little. And out we go with the next one. There we go, the olive oil. Next one up. And for the next box, sunflower oil, or I think it is, isn't it? Blue flower. There we go. Run out here, that's the red flower. I'm not sure which one is best of the red or blue. Maybe one of them is with baking powder in it. I know in the US, isn't it more common over there with self-rising flour? It's not very commonly spread here in Denmark with the self-rising flour. I accidentally one time, by accident, bought some self-rising flour, and I was going to use it to make, salt clay for the kids to play with, and then bake off so they could paint it. And the small Christmas angels and snowmans and such they made out of that looked like they were pregnant because the flour did the self-raising in the oven. So all the Christmas decoration they had to paint looked like small pregnant snowmans and angels and such. It was actually kind of hilarious, also a little annoying. The kids were mostly annoyed, not that much me. I was more amused. So, yeah. But it ain't that common in Denmark to see the self-rising flour. No. I'm not even sure if we are able to buy that anymore here in Denmark. I haven't seen it for a long time, that's for sure. So, might be they took it off because we don't generally use that. I can't really tell. I think it's smart enough, but I don't really see why it is such a brilliant idea with self-rising flour, because it isn't that complicated to put yeast or anything else in it to rise, is it? Maybe that's just because I've never really used it. I don't see the smart hack of having it. Dirty windows. Good. Water bottles too expensive. Oh, shut up. We need cheese. We don't have any more cheese. Oh, we do have more cheese, but we don't have any more packages of cheese. That's what I meant. We will buy that tomorrow. Let's see. Someone has been eating a whole package of egg in the store again. That's nasty. Who is that nasty fucker who keeps eating eggs? Ow! Isa! Had a cat jumping on the keyboard, sorry. There is some nasty individuals that keep eating eggs in my store. I actually think that's kinda nasty, to be honest. Raw egg. I know you can eat them and it's perfectly fine to do, but if it's not on like a beef tartare or something, I think it's kinda nasty just gulping down a whole 8-pack of eggs in the store. Well, I don't know. Might just be me. It's not the first time I'm the weird one. Actually, quite common I'm the weird one. Okay, we're gonna need basmati rice. We're gonna need some red flour, some of this, some shoki picks, some coffee, some peanut butter, and some cheese. Let's plug that in for tomorrow's. Okay, peanut butter, rice, coffee, cheese, some pasta, blue flour, and some shoki pick. Wasn't that all? I think that was all. We could do with 2 coffees. And it was the red flour, not the blue one. Okay. We'll take the blue one along anyway. Coffee and a red flour. There we go. And take the red flour down. There we go. That's the shopping list for tomorrow. Isabella. Hallo? Laver du, Misa? We have a cat called Isabella. It's actually one of my daughter's cat, and she's not very talkative normally, but when you're sitting with the keyboard, she wants to jump you. Then she's talkative for some weird reason I cannot explain. We had the rice on here too. That's good. 2 coffees, all fine. And he's scanning the last customer of the day. Good. Good. Let's head into the next day. There we go. Tea has gone up in price. That's nice. So now it's 6.75. There we go. Good. Let's get our items bought. And we're almost there where we can buy the next expansion of the store. So that's nice as well. Let's open up the bitch while we restock. There we go. Out here we go with this one. This is the cheese dippers. All good with that one. That's coffee for everyone. Also, I do not drink coffee myself, but I did see when I was grocery store shopping that coffee has become so expensive. It's crazy. And I know the prices are only rising further up because of all the conflicts out there. I think it's totally bonkers with the food prices nowadays. And here in Denmark, the government ain't that sweet with us with the food prices, because then they find out a new tax. They put up a tax on fatty items for some years ago, and then they put the tax back again at some point. But the grocery stores didn't turn away that tax anyway, so they just skimmed the milk and earn more on it, because now the tax isn't there for them to pay anymore, but we still have to pay the same price for items. It's a little annoying, but okay. The more clever one skims the milk, I guess. And where would we get our items if it wasn't for the grocery stores anyway? Well, eggs we get from the tiny raptors in our garden, also called chickens. If we had enough of them. Right now we are kind of low on chickens because, well, first we had some problems with aviation flu, and then we had a fox, and then we had a big hawk bird thingy, something that also thought our chicken would be a nice meal. So yeah, we have been kind of hit by bad luck on the chicken parameters, but it's okay. We manage. At least my husband's beloved cock didn't get hurt. And when I'm talking about cock, I'm talking about the one going cock-a-doodle-doo in the garden. Also have to clear that out because I can hear the husband almost snickering in the background. Yeah, she said cock. Huh? Cock-a-doodle-doo. No! I hate it when I accidentally press the wrong shelf. Basmati rice. Ugh. I'm a moron. There we go. Up with that one. Coffee. We had some leftover coffee. We have some leftover tea. We're gonna need some olive oil at some point. And some red flour. We did have a little more red flour over here. That's nice. We're good on everything else, it seems. Goody, goody, goody. We're slowly earning money up what's too good. Someone had been eating eggs again. That's just plain nasty. Let's scrub the windows. There we go. I don't understand. I could understand if it made it like They're eating, let's say, some cereals in store and drinking the milk as we see, the water, maybe cheese, but a package of egg. That's just plain nasty. Or when they drink a whole bottle of oil. Plain nasty, nasty, nasty. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. That's just you. Okay, SpaghettiOs. Spaghetti carbonara. Spaghetti carbonara is always good. There we go. Out with this one. Take the oil, plug it on the shelf. There we go. Mop the floor. There we go. Out after some sugar. There we go. This one, the olive oil. Olive oil is actually selling pretty well alongside with flour and pasta. Some sugar pick. There we go. It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. No, please not keep your clothes on in the store. What you do on the street isn't my business, but in the store, please keep it on. Not really any characters in this game so far I've seen. I would like to see naked anyway. Okay, we need red flour, we need bread, and more cheese. There we have more cheese. Red flour and bread. Red flour and bread. There we go. And we can almost buy the storage unit now. So that's nice. We like that. Work, work, work. There we go. Also kind of fun, people always complain about workload and work hours. What do they do when they come home? They put their ass to a computer and play a game about working. I find that a little comic. We complain so much about workload and having to work and such, and then when we get home we put our ass in front of the desk and play a game about working. Might not be the same work as we do normally, but still. I wouldn't recommend anyone to make a game about the work I've had last. I was in elder care. I don't think that would be a very good game. Going in game and scooping off poop of elderly people, giving out pills. I don't think that is, no. I guess someone could get the idea. Someone been drinking oil again, but no, please don't. Please don't do that. For the love of love of everybody, please don't make a game about that. Okay, we need coffee, and we need rice, and water, and Eggo. So for the next day we will need water, coffee, Eggo, and rice. And we can actually get the storage now, so let's just do that. Management, storage, unlock. Thank you very much. Hiring. We can get this one into level 3 stocker. We just need to purchase a furniture, a tall rack. We can do that. Might be able to tomorrow at least, because we're gonna need it eventually anyway. Might already be able to do it later today, depending on what people buy, how much they buy at least. If they're gonna clean me out sounded awfully wrong in some ways. Please clean me out. Yeah. So be it. There we go. We might be able to get it. We can hope, we can pray. We can see. Yeah, we should be able to, unless he's taking all the money. He's taking the cash register money and run off into the wild wonders. I know we're going to, the storage is next door, so we're not going to do much with it ourselves, to be honest. But it is nice to have it, and we're going to need it anyway for the restockers. The coffee's going down. That's a bummer. I like the big price on coffee. There we go. Good. Let's head over here. We don't have enough. Let's just buy one coffee for it now then. Then we can set up the first rack in here. Not much of a unit, to be honest with, but it's better than none. Let's plug you there. Nice tall one. We can put this in here. I know I have the rack now. I could just use that one for the leftover. But I don't remember anyway that I got it in there. So until we get the restocker, the storage unit ain't gonna be used much anyway. Then we have it. Then we're ready to get our restocker. There we go. What else do we need when we get some monitos? We're gonna need... Do we have more shuki pick now? Tea, we have some tea. We're gonna need a peanut butter, some shuki pick, some olive oil, and some milk. Let's plug that on for now. Peanut butter, cheese, cereal, and olive oil and salt. There we go, and we're gonna need to pay our bills as well. As well. Tell me you're not English without saying it, just listen to the way we pronounce weird things. But it's fine. We're gonna need some bread as well. We can pay this one now. Gonna need some bread. Butter my butt and call me a biscuit, please. There we go. We got the rent still. We could of course paint another wall. Just leave one wall unpainted because still I don't think we're geared for the next level here. Getting better. Please pay up. There we go. Now we can pay the rent. And then we get groceries for the next, when we get money for that. For the groceries. There we go. Plug it in here. And let's see, we have one more of the red flare. And what do we have here? We have extra water, not needed to put up right now. Hello, madam. Nice bra. We can wear him. At least he has his denture work done. I'm not sure how I like the inside of his eyeballs. Actually, his tongue is kind of disgusting to look at. But yeah, we can wear him. Nice human suit. Can we wear you? We can wear him as well. Kinda weird. We can't wear her, she's too short. But we can wear the men. That's kind of weird, actually. But okay. Let's head in here, buy some groceries for our shop. Stop wearing people. That sounds awful bad, doesn't it? Wearing people. Sounds like a very, very, very tough time. I was only wearing him, sir. I did nothing wrong. Not sure the officer will agree with that one. If you just put on some random person as a suit. Take this one into the storage room for now. That clears up at least the corner. There we go. Shucky pick for everyone. And then we can clean our windows once again. Checkout's full. Well, then you have to wait, madame. He's doing his best. Okay. We are low on blue flour, red flours, both pasta. And we are low on sugar and coffee. Are they going nuts today? Cheese. Okay. Blue flour, pasta, sugar, cheese, coffee, red flour, rice, this one. I think that was all. They're going nuts today. They're buying me goddamn everything. Might be about time we take a clean iron. But they're going nuts today with buying my stuff. Holy maconi. Okay. Actually, kind of wild how much they're buying today. There we go, next to red one. This one. There we go. Next one up is the blue one. Surprising. Then we have this one. There we go. Let's head in here, see what does a cleaner cost us. Management, hiring, security guard, janitor, hiring cost, daily wage. Okay. Hire, please. No, it double clicked. Fuck's sake. Okay, we will hire a janitor tomorrow then. It fucking double clicked. Fuck's sake. Idiot. Well, that's life, I guess. That's how it is. I know the checkout is full. We're working on it. For now, you have to be patient. He's doing his best. For fuck's sake, I double clicked on that fucking janitor. How annoying. Well, idiot award goes to me. Idiot award goes to me. Nothing new. I'm used to having the idiot award. And then we're just peddling around the store trying to restock. While he's doing his job trying to get rid of the customers. Also insane the amount of customers we got in today. I think we could hire a janitor, but I will do it tomorrow morning. Because then we can see how much money we have left over when we paid him. Okay. Because it might be around time to get one. For tomorrow we're gonna need tea, sugar pick, oil, and eggs, and milk, and water. Let's jump in here, put them up so we know. Water, milk, eggs, olive oil, and sugar pick, that should be around it, and tea, that's right. So we can buy that tomorrow as well. And now he's doing his for getting people out. That's good. We do not shame him, he's doing a very good job. Maybe not the fastest person in the world, but he's doing a good job. Would not shame people for being slow. At least not right now. Mostly because I don't want to do it myself, then I can't shame others for being slow at it. So, there we go. Let's take a look. Last customer of the day. Hello, miss. Can we wear you? We can wear her. Okay. Nasty. Nasty woman. Okay. Next day. And now, very, very carefully, we're going to hire a janitor. There we go. Management. Hire. Good. Bills. Everything's paid off. And purchase. There we go. Now we can open up. And now we should be all good, all set. Now we should be good, and she should do the cleaning if anyone is messy. So we're not going to care for that anymore. That's lovely. We have some oil here. Let's see. Milko, 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 milko. Water. Excuse me, miss. You're welcome to stand in the store, but if you like it out here, that's fine. You're more than welcome to stand inside, waiting to do jobs. But you do you, we do us. Won't want to hackle with you or hassle you. You can do as you fancy to do, as long as you're working. As long as she gets shit done, I'm fine with her standing out there. There we go. And I know we have this area, but meh. But we're soon able to get the restocker, and then we're gonna use it. Somebody's been eating shocky pig in store. I know that was her who needed to do that, but I'm so used to not having a cleaner that now I automatically just clean up. We will have to get used to her being here. Sorry, miss, I took your job. Sorry, I just pay your paycheck and do your job at the same time. As if anyone in the entire world would be sad if their boss paid their paycheck and still did their job. If anyone ever complained about that, they should have an ass whoop from out of this world. I'm so sad. I get full payment and my boss still do all the work. I have to do nothing for my salary. Nobody ever has cried about having to do nothing, I guess. of course annoying if you have to be at the workplace like 8 hours every day and you have nothing to do but dingling your own navel. We need some basmati rice here. Is there anything else we're lacking? Rice, pasta, spaghetti pasta, blue flour. Blue flour, spaghetti pasta, coffee, and cheese. Good, spaghetti, coffee, cheese, and blue flour. There we go. Purchase. That was the coffee. There we go. I'm going out with this one. Inside with the cheese. Excuse me, cheese coming. Incoming cheese. It's not sounding very appealing. Incoming cheese. Let's me cheese you up, miss. Rice, rice baby. There you go. And the blue flour. The blue package of the white stuff you need for baking. Good. And there we go. We should soon be able to get our restocker. There we go. Pasta, oil of both kinds, and an ordinary pasta, and bread and salt. Seems good. Okay. Let's see here. Bread, both kind of pasta. No, that pasta, salt, both kinds of oil. That was what we said. Have to remember the right things here. This one. There we go. Breado. There we go. Out with this one. That was the olive oil. This one can go to the storage room. Let's try that. Jump here, put it there. Nice. This oil. Good. Not as many customers today, it seems. Salt. Have one salt left. Put that down. Let's put that one right beside the other one. Let's see. There we go. As soon as we get our storage room up and going, we're gonna buy more so we have extra of the items we need. But as long as we don't have the storage room functional, it's not like we're going to... Oh, we just used money on booster for nothing. That's fine, we will do, it's okay. Why ain't she cleaning the windows? Old hack. There we go. Why isn't... Oh, now she's running. Good. Actually kinda effective. Okay. We'll just use some money on boosting this gentleman. There we go. Boost. Do your job, sir. Let's see. We have a long line. We still have a lot of customers in store. That's nice. Next day we're gonna need some PB. Peanut butter jelly time. We're gonna need some blue flour. Some coffee, some shocky pick, some tea. Blue flour, coffee, sugar pick, tea. Gonna need PB, we already put that one on. some basmati rice, some eggs, and some milk. There we go. There we go. Can we? We can't use that door yet. Boost. Please, sir. Get the finger out of your ass. I know the checkout is full, but he's doing what he can do. We really much gonna try to get a self checkout. We might buy that before we buy the restocker. We are able to get a restocker now at least, but we might be needing the self checkout more than the restocker at the moment. Well, we could of course do both, but let's see what is going to happen. There we go. Almost finished with the day, so let's see. We are going to have enough for self-checkout, but we do need to give salaries to our employees. So I think we are gonna take the time and then do the self-checkout next time. Yeah. Let's head into the next day. Our salaries is in total 250. So we have, let's see, coffee is up, peanut butter down, rice and flour is up. Okay. This one. This one. This one. And I can't remember which one. I think it's this one. There we go. Price is set already and ready. I think this was it for this time. Thanks a lot for watching along. I had a blast filming. If you had a blast watching along, please like, subscribe, follow, hit the little bell for notifications, and see you around. Shield Maiden is out of here. Hey!